Hello everyone, this is Killenberg. Today I'm going to be reviewing the original version of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now the movie starts out with Freddy designing the glove. Now Freddy Krueger is played by Robert Englund. Yeah, Tina Gray has a nightmare where she's attacked by Freddy Krueger. And she tells her friends Nancy Thompson and Nancy's boyfriend Glenn, who's played by Johnny Depp. They stay at Tina's house. She has another dream about Freddy, and her boyfriend Rod sees her getting killed. Like he sees her floating and getting cut up. So the next day, Rod tries to talk to Nancy, but Nancy's dad, Don, arrests him. Nancy falls asleep in class, and Freddy ends up attacking her in what looks like a boiler room. Then she falls asleep in the tub, and he tries to drown her. At the police station, Rod explains to Nancy what happened. Nancy actually believes him because of her own experience with Freddy. So Nancy has Glenn stay at her house, and he's supposed to wake her up if anything happens. So Freddy actually kills Rod by wrapping sheets around his neck like a noose. Everyone else thinks he committed suicide. So Nancy's mom, Marge, takes her to a doctor for, people with sleeping disorders. And she actually pulls out Freddy's fedora. And the fedora has his name in it. Interestingly, it says Fred Krueger. I'm surprised that name didn't catch on. We find out that Freddy Krueger, or Fred in this one, is a child murderer who got off on a technicality, so the parents burned him alive. Now Glenn ends up falling asleep, and Freddy pulls him into the bed. Then blood gushes out of the bed and goes on the ceiling. And it's like a lot of blood. This is probably one of the most iconic scenes of this franchise. So Nancy offers Don help to catch who did that. And he says, just tell me who did it. And she tells him Fred Krueger. So she has Marge fall asleep, and they end up grabbing him into the real world. Nancy ends up lighting him on fire with a Molotov cocktail and locks him in the basement. Freddy, of course, escapes. Freddy and Don go upstairs and find Freddy burning, but unfortunately he smothers Marge. After Don puts out the fire, they vanish into the bed. Freddy reappears behind Nancy, but disappears before he can attack her, because she realizes that he's powered by her fears. Now at the end, it seems like everything's normal again, and her friends and her mother are still alive. She gets into Glenn's car, but then the top suddenly comes down, and the top looks like Freddy's sweater, and it locks them in. And Marge is grabbed by Freddy through the window of the front door. Now, I actually think this is a good movie. I actually like the concept of him going into people's dreams and killing them. And I even like how, the title even references that. A Nightmare on Elm Street. I also like the idea of a child killer, getting away with it and then being burned alive. Because it seems like that's what parents might have actually done. Now, there's something I want to clear up, and I know this is going to shock some people. Some people might not even like that I'm mentioning it. Yes, Freddy Krueger was originally going to be a child molester too. And if you don't believe me, Robert Englund himself said that. I'm actually going to put a video to that in the description. They took that out because of some scandal. But yeah, the remake didn't actually create that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my review of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll see you guys again soon.